Time to get out here. I brought these guys out a little while ago, gave them a deep water. These are all the peppers in the grow bag pepper patch that's normally right there. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to harvest most of these peppers. The marigolds are still going also, and there's a bee pollinating. It makes me so happy. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to harvest almost all of these peppers because they're all pretty much ripe or varying degrees of ripeness. Sugar Rush Peach is definitely, they got a lot of ripe ones on there. But after I harvest them, I'm going to trim these guys up and probably do a take off the mulch on top. It's the Sequoia mulch, which I love, but probably take that off, and then I will go ahead and do a top dressing of worm castings, a little more soil, and then top it off with some more mulch again. And these guys will probably keep producing actually throughout the winter. I just keep bringing them in at night. A lot of these, like the sweet banana pepper, has a whole nother round of peppers coming in, but I have at this point harvested all the peppers that are ripe. This guy hasn't started turning red yet. I could still totally harvest him now. This is the Anaheim Hot, but we'll wait. Now you can see on some of these, they've got new growth. This is new growth popping out. I'm probably going to trim this branch up after I harvest him. So in a couple days, I'm probably going to trim it to right down here. So it'll be a huge, but that'll give this guy, he can start pushing out this new growth with new branches, new peppers, which actually there's already a pepper on there. Look at that. Look at that little tiny bud. But anyway, but that's going on with a lot of these peppers. They start to push out new growth. You can see when they get trimmed up, they start pushing new growth further down. So to get these guys, I'm not necessarily overwintering them because our climate here, as long as I bring them in and protect them at night, I can absolutely grow peppers throughout the winter. So I'm going to clean these guys up so they can keep growing. So I just finished trimming these guys up. I will have to do the worm casting, soil, and mulch tomorrow because I have to go get ready. Then we have Terry Gray's concert, winter concert, and then I will come home and move these guys back inside. It's not going to get, it's only supposed to get like 46 tonight. These guys would be fine, but at this point, it's still chilly, so while it's not going to hurt them, it's also not going to help them. But I gave a lot of these guys a really big trimming, like these were the Sugar Rush Peach, right? So unless they had some good growth coming in. Now, the trimming I gave them, while it's severe, it would be a lot more severe if I were overwintering them because none of them would have any leaves left on them and all of the stems would be only a few inches tall. But we cut these guys down to nodes. And you can see this is the Anaheim Hot. I did decide to harvest that last pepper. And then I took all of these guys down to where new growth is coming in. So you can see, if this will focus, we've got new growth coming in down here, here, down there, and there's even a pepper on it. And then up here. So these guys were well above this, but they are trimmed down now. And I have no doubt that we put on new growth. We have a Tabasco pepper coming in there. And then we still got our black Hungarian there. And sweet banana peppers coming in there. So, but overall, these guys got a pretty good trimming. That's the Greek hot peppercini. He sells a ton of peppers on him. Yeah. So go get ready. And then when I get home, move these guys inside. And then tomorrow, move them out again. And that's when I will take off this Sequoia mulch. I will go ahead and do a pretty heavy application of worm castings, top of soil, more mulch, and they'll be good to go.